Hi everyone, and welcome back to United by Flavor. We are working through a series called the 50 States of Food, where we're on a mission to uncover the most iconic dishes from every state. Up next is California, and we've broken California into three parts: Northern, Central, and Southern. Right now, we're working on Central California, and if you want to see the Northern California or any of the other states we've covered, you can check out our playlist. Okay, so we're now in Central California, and this one required no research on my end, and it's actually one of the reasons why I ended up breaking up California into three parts. I had to feature the Santa Maria style barbecue. Santa Maria is on the central coast of California, and it is famous for its barbecue. This one's very special to me, and I'm really excited to be featuring it. So let's get started. What makes Santa Maria style barbecue so special? Santa Maria style barbecue dates back all the way to the mid-19th century when local ranchers would host Spanish style feasts each spring in the valley. They would barbecue their meats in earthen pits with live oak, otherwise known as red oak, that's native to the area. The tradition carried on throughout the years, and by the 1950s, TriTip was identified as the chosen cut of meat when a local butcher perfected this cut. Throughout the valley, the barbecue was featured everywhere. And in 1978, the menu for the Santa Maria style barbecue was trademarked by the Santa Maria Valley Chamber of Commerce. Today, Santa Maria style barbecue is regarded as a mainstay of California's culinary heritage, and it's considered some of the best barbecue in the country. So for today's video, we're doing the full menu for the Santa Maria style barbecue. We'll be having a fresh salad, tri-tip, the star, linguiça, which is a Portuguese style sausage, grilled French bread, salsa, and pinquito beans. Speaking of pinquito beans, I ordered them directly from California from a town called Lompoc, which is right next to Santa Maria. Pinquito beans are indigenous to the central coast of California, and they're exclusively grown there. They are always a staple to the Santa Maria barbecue. It was kind of funny receiving this big package of beans in the mail, but I loved it, and I'll link the website below. Okay, so as you can see here, the beans are kind of on the smallish side, and they have a slightly pink color to them. The beans also came with a recipe for Santa Maria barbecue beans. I didn't follow it because I had already planned to do a recipe from the Santa Maria Valley website, but I just thought it was so cool that they included that. Okay, so for these beans, you're going to need tomato puree, red chili, bacon or salt pork, garlic, sugar, mustard powder, and some salt. I'll include all the recipes in the description box below so you can follow along. As with any dried beans, you want to first sort them really well. I actually did find like a little stone. Just pick through it, clean it, and then rinse them. And then you're going to put them in a pot that you'll cook with, filled with water, and let them soak overnight. Here they are the next morning after soaking, and they didn't grow too much, but we will be cooking them for another 3.5 hours after this. So then you just want to make sure you put in fresh water, simmer it, and then I added some pieces of onion and salt pork to it while it was cooking. And if the water got low, I would just add some water throughout the cooking time. So I chose to use salt pork in this recipe. I've never used it before, and I just was kind of curious to see how it would go. We rendered the fat out really low and slow, and then I chopped up the pieces really fine and added them in later. Sauteed garlic in it. This is the chili sausage, just mixing it up. And then I combined that with the tomato puree, some salt and sugar. And then once you get this mix in, you add in the mustard powder and add in your beans. You guys, this was so good. I was pretty light-handed on the salt because I knew the salt pork was going to be very salty, but just make sure you're tasting it as you're cooking it and adjust accordingly. So good. I've never actually tried pinquito beans because you cannot get them where I live, and I'm so glad I ordered them. Okay, next up is the salsa. It was really simple, just a can of tomatoes, chilies, chopped up an onion, little vegetable oil, salt and pepper, and some garlic. Mix everything up and set it to the side. Next up is a salad, and you just want something really light and fresh to go with this big piece of meat, the hearty beans. And so we just made a simple vinaigrette, some mixed greens, and then I just cut up some cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions. People could dress however they want it. Okay, so now we're getting to the exciting part, cooking the tri-tip. So we ate at 12:30 and we started this fire at about 9:45. We built up a base with some charcoal just to get it really hot because it was cold and windy. Once the charcoal got white hot, then we added in a piece of our dried oak to see how it would go. Obviously, things are looking good. We oiled up our grate and we're ready to go. This was a big deal for me because I don't have a lot of experience grilling, and I've certainly never done it this way, but we had to do it right, and you've got to use wood. This process is what gives the tri-tip its signature smoky flavor, and it was amazing. So before you even put the tri-tip on, the first thing you grill up are some Portuguese sausages called linguiça. Again, I could not find this here, so I had to order them. They're really good. They're a dry sausage, and they have like this really amazing red color to it, and it's just something that is served alongside with the rest of the meal. So we're cooking it up. It's looking great. It can go pretty quickly, so you want to keep an eye on it. Mine got a little charred, but the flavor was amazing. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, tri-tip. This one's special. I can't really find tri-tip either, but I was able to order it from a local farm called Goette Farms in Minnesota. They have amazing products, and we've been ordering from them for about 1.5 years now, and I highly recommend it. So as you can see here, tri-tip gets its name from its triangular shape, and it's perfect for a party because when cooked right, you can get all the different temperatures given the shape. So medium, medium rare, and even well. And as tradition goes, just season it liberally with coarse ground pepper, salt, and garlic. Delicious. So I just want to say that I was really proud that we were able to pull this off. And if I can do it, you can do it. I was so excited to be actually grilling a tri-tip. It was awesome. Look at that. We're gonna let it rest and then slice it up. Okay, so after you've cut it all up, make sure you pour that juice back over it because you do not want to get rid of that. That is the sausage that we grilled up. Next to it, so good. The final finishing touch, grilled French bread that's going to be doused in melted butter. Bon appetit, baby. So it's interesting because this style of grilling was adopted in Santa Maria due to the windy nature of the valley. So it actually worked out perfect for the day that we chose to grill because it was windy. And it turned out great, and it fits with the theme, so it was perfect. Once you grill up your French bread, you are going to do the most outrageous thing. Yes, that's melted butter that you're dunking it right in there. Now that we have everything assembled, it's time to feast. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of my finished plate, but you get the idea. Delicious. Okay, it's time for my daughter's review. I know you've already been eating and we already love it, but what do you think? Yay. And here it is. It doesn't get better than this. Thank you so much for sticking around. This was awesome. We'll see you all in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.